I do remember my 21st birthday.
Mm.
Um, it was a boring 21st birthday. I
Really?
am not the person to ask. I grew up very religious
Mm-hmm. I mean,
and
same, but whatever.
didn't drink.
Okay.
So my 21st birthday was really just kind of a wash, right? It wasn't anything very exciting. I was actually preparing to go on a Mormon mission for my 21st birthday. I know that look on your face right now.
Interesting.
Yeah. So my 21st birthday was not very exciting. Let's talk about your 21st birthday.
My 21st birthday was very exciting.
Yeah.
I came to Las Vegas
Of course.
with my girlfriend.
Ooh. We both had bombs to drop today.
We did have bombs to drop. It was very interesting. We stayed at the Monte Carlo,
Okay.
which is now Park MGM.
Right.
And this was actually like a month before like it caught on fire. Actually, a couple of months before. I take that back. It was a couple of months before it caught on fire. But we ended up going to, like, I was gambling the whole time, the whole trip. And then she goes, we're going to go to dinner. We went to the Nine Steakhouse it was at the Palms. Doesn't exist anymore. It was like the Nine Group or whatever.
Okay.
And then she goes, we're going to go to Playboy Club after. And I was like, I don't want to go to Playboy Club. I mean, we now know why I don't want to go to Playboy Club.
Why it wasn't very exciting.
We now know why that.
Yeah.
But so we go to Playboy Club. Keep in mind, I've been gambling all day and like drinking like all day. We go to dinner. It's a nice dinner, whatever. We go up to the Playboy Club, which it no longer exists anymore. And the doors open, and it is a casino. I thought it was just a bar, but it was a casino, and all of the dealers were bunnies.
Ah,
so
okay,
cute, so cute.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then my girlfriend and I proceeded to go.
I like this.
Proceeded to go to the roulette table, and we go to the roulette table, and I start like betting. I will never forget the outfit I was wearing. I was wearing a green diesel shirt, the exact color of the green that you're wearing right now.
Okay.
Pink goes well with green.
It does.
And that was not planned.
It's my favorite color combo.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How wicked of you. And you don't even know it. Anyways, so...
I know, I just don't know.
She hasn't seen Wicked.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's depressing. So anyways, so we go to the roulette table. I'm wearing this green diesel t-shirt, this white Express jacket, and these white pants. It was very Miami Vice.
Yes.
And I start betting, and I start winning. And so it got to the point where, because I was betting on red 20. Red 23 is my number. So I'm betting on red 23, and it kept on hitting. And I ended up like putting money down, and it would hit, and then I would put money down, and then everyone else started to put money where I put money on, and then it would hit again. And like it was crazy because everyone like started calling me Red Man. Like it was
one of those scenes from a movie.
It was the ultimate Vegas story. I think I walked out of there with a lot of cash. It was a lot of cash.
Is this where it started for you?
No, so my grandparents took me to Vegas when I was 7. That's where it started. And I was like, "What are these things?" He's like, "They're slot machines.
They're bright and shiny."
Yeah, and I was like, "What do you do?" He's like, "You put money in it, you push a button, and then if it like hits a thing, then more money pops out." I was like, "Great, let's do it." And he's like, "Well, you can't." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "You're not 21." I was like, "Why am I here?"
Right.
Like, why? Like,
I want to push the button.
Yeah.
Hey, party animals. Party on Ryan.
Party on Miranda.
All right, so today I want to talk about the evolution of birthday parties.
Yes,
and what happens throughout our lives as we progress in our birthdays.
So let's do the overview, the birthday breakdown. So I'm wearing my little birthday shirt. Fun story. Whenever I was little, we were talking about traditions. That was a tradition. I had a Ralph Lauren birthday shirt. In retrospect, it was rainbow. But I swear to God, not a joke. Like, it was rainbow.
Did you wear it every year?
Every birthday.
Like, eventually, did it just get tight? Or did you buy a new one?
It did not. I will tell you what happened with this. So, my mother, it was like 3rd or 4th grade. My mother was doing the laundry and bleached it and ruined my shirt. Ever since then, I've done my own laundry. My mother has not been allowed to ever touch my laundry
I
because
think
she
she
ruined
did
my
it on purpose.
she ruined my my mother is very calculating. She is not that calculated.
She wanted you to do your own laundry.
No. So, birthday breakdown.
All right.
So, childhood. Whenever we're a kid, the parents do everything.
Yes.
It's magical. It's wonderful. It's spectacular. Everything is, well, now over the top. I think a lot of people do a lot of crazy birthdays in the beginning.
Yeah.
My cousin, I remember when she had her daughter, they rented out a zoo. And they had like a zoo come to like their like house. Granted, their house is huge and
like a petting zoo or like a zoo?
Like it was like a petting zoo, but there was like llamas and horses and like chickens and ducks and goats and sheeps and it was a zoo. Like they literally brought a zoo.
That is okay.
It's a bit much.
That's a lot. And this is coming from somebody who does a lot for her.
That being said, I think I want a zoo for my next birthday. I think that's
okay.
The theme. That's kind of what has to happen.
You heard it here first, folks.
Teenage years, you coming of age, so 15, 16, and quinceañera or sweet 16, that's a big thing.
It is, and I think that's where, at least for me, I started to have a lot more of an opinion on what I wanted to be doing for my birthday.
So it's also an age where like you can pretend not to care or care too much. Like I remember people would wear dollars in high school whenever it was their birthday, and you see just someone walking around with just a lot of cash. Like,
really?
Yeah, that was a thing. Is that a Texas thing?
It's not a Utah thing.
It 100% is a Texas thing then. So like, really, you've never done that?
No.
Yeah, like
I've never walked around with money pinned to myself.
You have. Well, guess what we're doing tonight?
When in Vegas.
So you have like a button. It's like your birthday button, and then people just give you dollars, and you just walk around with. You've never. Okay, no, I guess I went.
But I like this.
Your 20s. Those are house parties, bar crawls, some destinations.
A little
like
bit.
A beachy sort of thing, like going to the beach kind of thing. I always get a kick out of that TikTok where it was like shorties be like Miami or LA for my birthday, and then end up at Buffalo Wild Wings. Like,
I mean, we all have a budget, right?
I was like, not me, but
no, but early 20s, I lived in southern Utah. I was going to school in southern Utah, so we actually ended up in Vegas quite a bit for birthdays.
Interesting.
Like an hour and a half.
Yeah, because it's drivable. That makes sense.
Absolutely.
So 30s and 40s, that's when it kind of transfers to just like a nice dinner, maybe something at the house, maybe a little wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends, a little dinner party.
Yeah, for sure. And then 50s and above, sometimes we skip them. Sometimes it's a little bit more meaningful, especially the milestone ones. I think the older you get, the more kind of you have to do those things.
Have to do the milestones or have to skip your birthday?
I think you have to do the milestones. Do you lie about your age?
No.
Have you ever lied about your age?
Probably.
I used to lie about my age and say that I was older.
Older than you were?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone would be like, well, because I was like 17 and I'm doing someone's wedding. First of all, why would you hire a 17-year-old? First of all, you're the idiot if I screw it up, but I never did. But I was always like, I remember the first client that I had where she was like, you look really young. And I was like, yeah, I am. But like, I know what I'm doing. I've been doing what I'm doing for a year and a half, 2 years now. It's kind of like drag race.
So much
like I've been doing drag for 18 whole months. Like, no, but she ended up hiring me. And she called me on the phone like 2 days later and she goes, I have to apologize to you. And I was like, whatever for? And she goes, I really misjudged you. She goes, whenever I was younger, she goes, I was very much capable. I was very much ready. Whenever I went to do my job, I did my job incredibly well. And the only reason why people didn't think I was capable of it was because I was younger. And so she goes, I misjudged you. And that she ended up hiring me. So I was like, okay. But for the most part, I'm like, no, I'm like 81 or, whatever. Just kind of round it up a little bit.
That's a good solid estimation. 81. No, I don't really remember ever lying about my age. I always hung out with people that were older than me, though.
Same.
When I was younger, I was always hanging out with people that were older than me. And so I think people just assumed I was older. And then as I got older, somehow my friends transitioned and I started hanging out with people younger than me. So now people think I'm a lot younger than I am.
That's a great problem to have.
It is. It's not a bad thing. I'm not mad about it.
That's the fountain of youth. Younger friends.
Yeah. Younger friends and having a baby at 40. I either feel really
Oh,
old
you
some
told me
days
this.
or really young. Yeah. Especially being in Utah, a lot of people have kids when they are younger. And so most of my son's friends' moms are in like their early 30s.
I've seen Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
And here I am. Yes. Yeah.
It's true. It's true. They
They're
have
in
them
their like,
young.
yeah, they do. They have them very young. All of my siblings had kids between like 21 and 24-ish. And my son was born 2 months before my 40th birthday. And so I have I have friends now because of my son's friends that are, 30, 31, 32. And here I am in my mid 40s, but people don't think so.
No, that's what good skincare does for you,
It
people.
is.
Today is sponsored by Kiehl's. So, how do you celebrate your birthday?
I am a birthday month person.
You're one of those.
I am one of those. Yes.
Mm.
My mom made such a huge deal of our birthdays when we were younger that like we got a week. We got a birthday week, and I've just kind of extended that a little bit. So I will absolutely celebrate multiple times throughout a month, but I absolutely get a birthday week.
Okay.
I will do something every day. I will celebrate all the time. My favorite thing to do on my actual birthday, though,
Mm-hmm.
when it falls on a weekday,
Mm-hmm.
is take myself out for a pedicure,
Mm-hmm.
lunch,
Mm-hmm.
read a book, maybe do a little shopping.
Go to a movie by yourself?
I love a movie by
I
myself.
love a movie by myself.
Love a movie. You're not there to talk to anybody.
No,
anyway.
this is a individual activity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
will you travel by yourself?
I love to travel by myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you're here by yourself now.
I am. It's fine. I do love to travel by myself. My husband loves to travel with me, so I don't travel by myself as much as I used to. But I do. I love to be social and I love to be independent and do my own thing.
I think that as an individual, you grow by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just how. So funny enough, and this is somewhat related, somewhat unrelated, but I always ask this about marriages. So whenever I was younger planning weddings, I would have couples in the office, and we would kind of chit chat, and I would ask them two things. I would be like, "How do you argue?" Because I always find it very interesting how people argue and how.
This is an interesting question.
Yeah, and who. Well, because it kind of helped me at the time figure out, well, who's the real decision maker. Because if you're going to cave and you're going to listen to her, well, then I know I'm not going to include you in any of this stuff. Because if
she's actually
yeah, or if you're going to make a decision together, then I can completely see that. My grandmother, she would shut down. She was queen of the silent treatment. Could not do it. I am very much like, you're going to tell me what the problem is right now. We're going to fix this now, and then we don't ever have to talk about it again. Yeah. I'm very much like that.
I'm like that. My husband is like your grandma.
Shuts it down.
Yeah.
Oh no. I had lunch with my friend the other day, and she was like, she's like, I will not apologize first. Absolutely. Like, even if I'm the wrong, she was like, she would dig her heels in. That can't be healthy.
Yeah, no. I definitely will apologize if I believe it was my fault.
Well, and then the other thing is, whenever anytime I meet anyone that has been married for a long time, this happened. I think I was in an elevator in New York, and there's this woman. She was talking about her husband. He passed away. I was like, what was the secret? What was the secret? And I've heard two answers to this that I incredibly enjoy. One is people grow. And you have to learn how to fall in love with that new person every time they become a new person.
Yes.
Over and over and over and over again. And that one I completely agree with, because if you meet someone when you're 17, they're not going to be the same person when they're 30 or when they're 50. They're going to keep evolving, they're going to keep growing. And you have to accept that person for who they are and fall in love with them over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, like, absolutely. You have to grow together.
Yeah.
Or you're going to grow apart.
Yeah, I very much appreciate that. That's probably been one of the best advice I think that I've ever given. And then the second one, I asked to one of my mentors, Priscilla Kent. I will never forget this. I said, "How were you two married for so long?" And she goes, "We laughed our asses off for 40 years." And that,
I love that.
well, she would also drink and drive and do things
I
that
don't love that.
she would well, it was a different time. Because she
Sure.
used to work in hotels. She would be like, "Well, we used to smoke at our desks," and she goes, "The housekeepers would come and give us fresh ashtrays in the evenings." I was like,
That is a whole different
what
world,
is some Mad Men
right?
things that is happening right now? Like,
It's a whole different world.
I don't know. So I have always made a big deal for birthdays for other people. I don't like to make a big deal of a birthday for myself.
How come?
I don't like the attention.
Whatever. I don't believe that for a second.
It's so true because I think that
Birthday
is
attention
wearing these
specifically?
glasses. Really, you're gonna say that? No. So, well, I mean, well, so I like to be. This is I'm playing a character right now. Like, yes, I'm telling you real things, but the vehicle of which I'm expressing this is very much a character. It's a persona. It is not to say it's not genuine, but I'm on right now. There's a lot of cameras, there's a lot of lights around here.
Yeah.
Like I this is how this is my job. Like this
Right.
is what this
You're
is what
not this all day every
no,
day.
you cannot be
It would
this.
be exhausting.
Wow, Miranda, that one hurt. Shots fired. Ouch. I should
Getting
have.
a little feisty
No
today,
kidding.
guys.
No, for my birthday, I like to be alone with the people that I love.
Okay.
And I don't like a big deal. I very maybe will like to go out to dinner, but it will not be a big thing. I don't want a candle. I don't want a sombrero. I don't.
Oh, I don't. Nobody's singing to me at a restaurant.
Oh no,
Nope.
that is absolutely not. But I will force this down the people that I love. I will force a birthday down their throat. I very will.
Double-edged sword action.
Yeah, and
standard.
no one is allowed to celebrate my birthday like that. Although I will say this, I will concede I will do a big 40th.
Okay.
And I want it to be funeral themed. Every episode, I'm gonna bring it back to a funeral.
Funeral every time, guys. We're gonna talk about a funeral at some point in
well.
every
So
episode.
this is my
It's
thought.
now a thing.
This is my thought. So this is my dream 40th birthday.
Okay.
Is I want to go to Costco. I want to order a black casket.
What do you do when you're 40?
I want
you go
to.
Costco.
I want to. I'm already there.
Saturday activity.
Picking up stuff. I'm gonna pick up a casket and then I pick up a rotisserie chicken. And then I want to test out the casket that I'm going to be, because it's like buying a car. I have to live with this thing for a minute. You might as well. I want to enjoy it now. Maybe I'll put like a little TV screen or something like that in there. So I want a casket. I want it black. I want it decked out.
If you buy it at 40, you'll have plenty of time to bedazzle it.
And think about how often it's like price. So like with clothes, like price per use.
There you go.
Price per compliment.
Sure.
That's what it really goes.
I like it.
But like if I spread it out over like the days that I just like need to take a nap, like it's gonna be like 57 cents a day.
You're set.
Why wouldn't you buy this now? I can keep it in the garage, go visit it. If I need to escape from everyone, just go. No? Okay.
No,
Anyways.
no, I am not about napping in a
Sorry.
casket.
Well,
I am about bedazzling.
I'm about peace and quiet. And if that's my daybed.
That's fair.
I feel like there's like a Nosferatu joke in here somewhere. No, so I would like a funeral theme. Johnny made a comment. He goes, "We should have your funeral be a roast." I was like, "Oh no, that would be incredibly horrible." I think there's 3 of my friends that could execute that properly.
Okay.
But no, we can't have that. What's your next milestone birthday?
50.
What do you want to do for your 50th?
I'd love to be on a beach somewhere.
Yeah?
I really would. Yeah, I threw my husband a really good 50th birthday party last year.
He's 50? I had no idea. He looks
51.
good.
He does. He's dapper. He just turned 51. But last year for his 50th, I threw him a really good birthday party. And as much as I would love that, I think I'd rather just be on a beach. I think I didn't do the traveling birthdays when I was younger. And so I think it's time. I'm gonna go on a vacation for my birthday.
I think I don't remember what I did for my birthday last year or the year before, for that matter.
I For a girl who loves her birthday,
Hmm.
takes her birthday off every year, I am a huge proponent of you do not work on your
I
birthday.
see. I work on my birthday.
See, I do not.
I
I
do.
never have. The last 2 years, I have had to work on my birthday, and I'm really mad about it. And this year, I'm going to be on an airplane on my birthday, coming back from a conference, not doing anything fun. I'm really mad
Where's
about
your
it.
conference?
The conference will be fun, but Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, there. I was gonna be like, stay an extra day, but you're not gonna stay an extra day in Columbus, Ohio.
I actually would have come back the next day.
Sorry
but
if you live in Columbus, Ohio. You
I
have a Hollywood casino. That's it.
I would have come back the day after
And a
my
Bob
birthday,
Evans.
but I have a huge event that weekend, so I have to come back on my birthday.
Mm.
It's a place where there's no real direct flights, which means connections and a long day.
That's 8 hours down the
This
tube.
is not what I want to be doing on my birthday, but
I'm,
that's okay. It'll be all right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We'll make it up somehow.
I think. Well, with these last couple of years, I know that I'm pretty sure my request has been I just want to go to dinner with my grandfather because that's just the thing that I want to do.
Yeah,
and that's not someone threw me a surprise birthday party, not a surprise birthday party. They threw me a party.
Okay.
A few years ago, and that was really lovely. I don't know why I allowed it, and I allowed. I allowed. That's really what it comes down to. So Kelly threw my birthday, and it had all of my favorite things. So one of my favorite things is in Las Vegas at Green Valley Ranch. There is a Mexican restaurant called Barachas,
Okay.
and they have a cocktail called a Slowpoke Rodriguez, and it is my most favorite cocktail. There's
what is it?
It's vodka, like berries, mint. You'll like it. It's sweet.
Great.
And she hired a chef and had chef do dinner at the house. So little nibbles. My little cocktail was there. My favorite cake in the whole wide world was there. It was great. It was great. It was wonderful.
Good.
One time only. Probably can't happen again. I loved it. There was a lot of great people that showed up. It was wonderful. I had a blast.
So for your 40th, do you want to plan it yourself then?
Yeah. I already booked the Dignity Funeral Home for the birthday. Okay. What are you talking about?
Right.
It will be spectacular.
I'm sure. I have zero doubt.
I want you wearing a veil.
Okay.
I want weeping.
Great.
Well,
I can pull that off.
And then we can book into by going to Chili's or something and getting a triple dipper or just celebrate life. Right. We need some avocado egg rolls. This is such a chaotic birthday.
What are your favorite birthday traditions just in general? Do you have any birthday traditions?
It was the birthday shirt, and that was very quickly ruined. I think I do. I don't think I have birthday traditions. I don't think no, I don't think I do any of that. Probably because I'm just everyone go away. I'm more than happy. So, okay, I will agree to this. So let's call it a birthday week. Okay. I don't mind going out to dinner with friends individually in the week surrounding my birthday. Okay, I think that's, but I'm not one to call it, this is my birthday week or my birthday month. I'm not one to do that.
A handful of years ago, probably, I don't know, 10 at this point. It seems like yesterday. One of my friends gave me a birthday card. And it said, I don't understand those people who have it's my birthday month, it's my birthday week.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King only gets a day. Why should you get a week? I still have this card. It is my very favorite. And I still have a birthday week. So
I remembered what I did for my birthday last year.
Okay, tell me.
And you're going to be like, Ryan, you are such a brat for this. So in January, so my birthday's in August.
Okay.
In January, Adele announced her Munich dates. And I was traveling. Oh my God, how did I forget where I was on my birthday? So I was working and I had to go to Minneapolis. I was in the hotel, did the time change, and like 3 a.m. the tickets were dropping. And I was like, I have to wait till 3 a.m. So at 3 a.m., I get in the queue. Andrew's here right now, and he's just like smiling because I'm texting him like whenever all this was happening. So I'm texting him well, no, I didn't text him yet. So it's 3 in the morning. At 3 in the morning, I get in the queue, and
Okay.
it's like there's 23,000 people ahead of you. I was like, oh my God.
I'm never getting
So
tickets.
then I'm like falling asleep, getting up, 10,000 people. Falling asleep, getting up, 5,000 people. Fell asleep, woke up, your window has expired. I was like, oh my God, I didn't do this. This is horrible. So then I end up like getting in the queue again, and I got in. And so it's like 7 in the morning. I have no clue which way is up. Like, it was really bad. So I'm going through all the dates, and I picked August 23rd, my birthday, and I was like, well, I guess I'm going to Munich for my birthday. Click the button, find the seats, and it's like Beyonce, it's Adele, it's
Right.
if Michael Jackson or Whitney Houston were to come out with a tour, like, you got to get those things immediately. So I panic and I just buy like the first 2 tickets I see, and it was like lower level towards the front, like, did what I could. I text Andrew and I go, do you want to go see Adele in Munich? And then I sent him a screenshot of like, your tickets are purchased. Like, here's your receipt. And he's like, let's go. Like, we're going to Munich.
That's awesome.
So the problem was,
There's a problem with
yeah,
Adele in Munich?
the tickets didn't sell out. So I was like, crap, I could have gotten VIP. But anyways, I went to Adele in Munich for my
I
birthday.
don't even know.
And then I went to Paris right after. Sorry, whatever. I am such a brat.
He hates birthdays.
I am
though.
very I am very relatable. But I was I was by myself with my son. What is the problem here?
It's awesome. I love it.
Yes. Anyways, so let's talk. Let's reel it back a little
Okay.
bit. So let's talk about kids' parties. So whenever you were little, what was like a kids' party that you remember from yours?
So when I was growing up, we got to do a friends party every other year. So we'd have a family party every year, invite everybody over, do cake and ice cream.
Like, as in kids from school could come up? Okay.
Yes, but
Did you have to invite everyone? See, that was a rule at my school. If you had a birthday, you had to invite everyone.
That's a rule.
You couldn't be like. Yeah. Was that a rule then, or
I don't know if it was a rule then.
Carbon dating you.
It is a rule now.
Okay.
At my son's school, you have to invite everybody.
If invitations are distributed at the school.
Yes.
If you text people, sorry, you're on your own.
Then you're on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we could have a party with friends every other year. And it was typically like at a park or I have a summer birthday. My birthday's in July. Both of my grandparents lived in condos with pools. So most of the time, my birthday was a pool party, which...
Who doesn't love that?
Oh my gosh, it's my very favorite. I am a water baby anyway, so...
I got screwed out on my birthday. My birthday is always the first week of school. So literally, whenever like you're like doing icebreakers, when's your birthday? I'm like, today. And it was my 4th grade teacher, Ms. Wood. I'm dragging everyone on this podcast. If you have ever wronged me, beware.
You're gonna hear about it.
So Miss Wood was like, today's not your birthday. I was like, today's my, like, I have no reason to lie to you, woman. This is day one.
Right.
Like,
why would
I have no reason to lie to you. And she like looked at the thing. Oh, it is your birthday. Well, happy birthday. Like, it was just, I think that, do you think that birthday parties now, especially for younger kids, do you think they're more like exacerbated by social media now?
Oh, 1,000%. Like it's that whole keeping up with the Joneses thing, right? And I am very guilty of that for my children and throwing them elaborate, over the top, crazy birthday parties.
Saw the last birthday you did.
Did you?
It was over the top. There was a ceiling balloon install.
Yeah, there was Star Wars.
Like, yeah.
There was a Millennium Falcon and a Death Star hanging from the ceiling with balloon like pew pews shooting at each other.
And you're gonna harpoon me for going to Adele by myself?
No,
please.
I will never harpoon you for that. I'm just jealous. I spend all my money on my kids' birthdays, so I don't get to do it. No,
my free money goes to Adele. Yeah. Always.
So I do think in this age of social media, people are throwing bigger parties. Like they have to look a certain way. they have to do a certain thing. And as a person who is at a lot of kids' birthday parties for my job, I'm not mad about it. Like, I'm not gonna
No, it's
fight
great
about
for
it by
the
any means.
industry.
Absolutely.
Do you have any favorite like first birthday themes?
Ooh. I love like a race car first birthday theme
Okay.
a lot. I love a dinosaur first birthday.
That's great.
The first trip around the sun is one of my very favorites
I
right
love
now.
that.
Yeah,
I
it's
love that.
really,
I
really
did
cute.
one party that was Wild One, and it was like zoo and party animal, and it was fun.
Yeah, it's
I
really
like
cute.
that one.
I love a good themed party.
I love a pun.
Yes,
I love a
that
pun
too.
in a birthday.
Yep. Give me a theme, and as a decorator, like, I am all in. I am going all out. I am doing anything and everything I can for this theme.
But that's what makes things like easier.
It is.
Like I've like had companies before where like the company was like a theme, and it's just easier to do things in a theme because then like you can do like words and
yeah, instead of just stick to these brand colors.
yeah.
Which
I cannot with the
great.
beige. I cannot. My sister-in-law, I love you. I cannot deal with the beige.
It's not my thing.
It is not.
No.
Babies do not need beige. Babies need color.
They need color.
Color.
And fun. Babies can't see beige. It's all black and white. Give them color.
I can't. I can't with the beige parties.
Nope.
And like the backdrop and the thing and it's...
Listen, my whole business is built on the backdrop and the thing, so I'm all for that. That's literally what I do, but it needs to be colorful.
Have you ever forgotten a birthday?
I have not forgotten a birthday. My birthday has been forgotten.
By whom?
My whole family.
This last year, right?
No. I was 19. I remember it very specifically.
Oh my gosh. This is welcome to the art of therapy.
Right? Therapy every episode.
No
Funerals
kidding.
And therapy. No, I lived in Southern Utah. I had moved away to college, lived in Southern Utah. And I didn't go home for the summer because I was working for the Utah Shakespeare Festival. So I was in Cedar City all summer long. And my birthday comes, my birthday goes. Not a person in my family called me. Now, this was like pre-cell phones. I know, I'm dating myself.
It was also pre-Facebook where it told you whose birthday it was.
Yes, but it's my parents.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And my siblings. Get home from work, expecting at least there to be a message on my answering machine because we had landlines and answering machines then. Nothing.
Have you forgiven them yet?
I mean, in theory, yes.
Did Aunt Dolores tell you happy birthday? Oh, Lord.
They've also forgotten me at Christmas before, so that was fun.
I don't think anyone's ever forgotten my birthday. I've certainly forgot a lot of people's birthday. I have talked to people all day long, found out it was a birthday at the end of the day.
Are they people that you were close to and you should have known? This is the question.
Probably.
Okay.
I know I've made that with my grandmother, my grandfather. My uncle and my sister had the same birthday, so that's really easy.
That makes it easier, yes.
And they're the 7th, and then my grandfather's the 7th, so those are kind of easy to remember. And then my mom just kept on having kids, and I was like, are you the 8th or the 10th? I don't remember, but it was like October 8th or August 10th. Like, like you just like invert the thing. So I don't think, well, yeah, I have forgotten, but it's really hard to like backtrack that. But I was always really good at remembering people's birthdays even before Facebook. Like I was really good at that. Yeah. Like that was my superpower. Nice. Well, just like remembering phone numbers. Like I could spout off anyone's phone number. Now I can't remember a thing.
I only know my phone number from my childhood. That's it.
So was your 19th birthday your worst birthday?
Probably. Yeah. I mean, growing up in a family where I've already said my mom made a really big deal out of our birthdays, it was very jarring. Like it was the first birthday that I wasn't home for, and it just felt like very, oh, okay. Well, I'm not there anymore.
You're an adult now, so
I'm an adult. I get to take care of my own stuff.
Ouch. So, if money were no object, what would be your dream birthday for your 50th? We are manifesting right now. What is your dream birthday for your 50th?
I like this. Uh, Definitely a vacation on a beach.
Where? I want granular.
Hmm.
I got my Costco casket for $1,139.87. Yeah.
Italy.
Ooh, where?
I don't know
Okay.
specifically, but Italy
Cinque
is
Terre.
right at the
Fabulous.
top of my travel list currently.
Mm,
So yeah, Italy.
love it.
Mhm.
Okay, who's there?
Just my husband and I.
Oh, okay.
We don't get to travel
I'm sure.
much anymore.
I'm sure.
So yeah, just him and I.
Okay, I can respect that, but we're going to Olive Garden whenever we come back because that's the closest to Italy that I think
I
we're going to
do
get.
not Olive Garden. It is my husband's.
Thank you so much. We'll be done for today. Thank you so much for listening. This is
Tyler
end of show.
really loves Olive Garden, and since we have been married, I agree to go with him once a year.
On his birthday.
If I'm not throwing him a party. Yeah, we'll go once a year, and that is that. It's not real Italian food. And Italian food is my favorite.
Brittany's not a real singer, yet I'm still going to pay her.
Well, there you go. Oh.
I was just thinking of a joke that Tony said that I can't say right now. What's the weirdest place you've ever spent your birthday?
I don't
No, because we've forgotten it,
We've
and it's
forgotten
just
it,
like
yeah.
thrown in the back.
Mhm.
I don't think I've had any crazy experience. I'm sure I have. I completely forgot that I was at Adele last year, so Lord knows what other
Right.
little nuggets are
If we've
hiding
forgotten
in my
that.
subconscious. Okay, so I will. So wait. Okay, hold on. Rewind. Pause. Play. Go. My worst birthday. Oh,
There's a story here. Is it therapy time again?
not therapy time so
Okay.
much as just dragging
Story
someone.
time. All right.
So yeah, someone kind of did forget my birthday, and it was my ex. And
While you were together, I assume.
yes, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. And it was my 30th.
Oh, no.
Oh, Ryan. Oh, Ryan. So
It was Ryan. You were Ryan and Ryan?
no.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
just saying, oh Ryan,
Oh,
like
got it. Okay.
why am I saying this and I'm about to say it? But anyways, so actually there were two crappy birthdays. And I have it is well documented on this episode. I celebrate people's birthdays. I guess maybe my own.
It's also well documented he doesn't like other people celebrating his birthday.
Not acknowledging it is not in that in
It is
those
different.
in not in
Yes,
those
It
cards.
is different.
I will like to state that for the
That's
record, ma'am. So I was waiting around for what are we going to do for my 30th? Because if it's your 30th, you can
You better hope whoever
you
you're
can
with
you
is
can
playing
you can do
something.
something.
Yeah.
And I kind of got fed up, and I was like, I'm not waiting around for you to make a decision. And I was like, well, I'm going to Vegas. See ya. Well, can I come? Nope. Absolutely not.
Doing my own.
Nope.
Thing.
Not coming. And so, funny enough, it was it was a black and white gala here for one of the LGBTQ organizations,
Okay.
and it was their 30th anniversary.
Ooh, fun.
And it was like 2 days before, 2 days before my birthday, and it was at the Aria. It was fantastic. They had like a giant 30 everywhere. Like I went and we did like cool makeup, and I had a great outfit, and it was fantastic. I went with a few friends, and it was wonderful. I had a wonderful birthday. Then I get a phone call saying, well, he had realized he screwed up whenever I was like ditched. Bought me a flight back he's like, I want to go to dinner. Fine, we'll go to dinner. So make it big stink of it to fly me back. So I fly back on my actual birthday. I land at like, I don't know, 7:30 or 8 p.m. Get in the car. He goes, well, where are we going?
No.
I was like, you flew me back all the way from Vegas, and you
couldn't pick a restaurant
or make a reservation anywhere. So I get on my phone. We go to Capitol Grill. I just type in the thing, what are you celebrating? Click birthday. I we get to the restaurant like, I don't know, 30 minutes later or whatever, and they have like little birthday things on I was like, how wonderful. Isn't that nice to celebrate my birthday? And then I think a year later it went awry again. But we were in New York this time, and it just went downhill super quick. And you think people would learn, but again, if you're my person, and all I want is on my birthday typically to go to dinner with that person, and you're not oh no.
Right.
Oh
If that's
no.
your thing and that's what you want, then they get to
Am I
be aware
unreasonable?
of that. No, you're not unreasonable
I'm not.
there at all. No. No. However, I will say I have a cousin who
Like, am I gaslighting myself?
No. I have a cousin who taught me this very valuable lesson. And her motto is always, it's my birthday, it's my party, I'm planning it myself, so it's exactly what I want.
That is 100% acceptable.
Yeah, absolutely. And so at this point, that is what I do. I will plan what I want to do on my birthday, for my birthday. If somebody wants to do something on another day, awesome, great. They can do whatever they want.
On your birthday, I think, is like sacred, and that's like 100% up to you, and I don't think anyone else should determine that.
Nope, it's my party. I want it to be what I want. I'm going to plan it myself.
So I think I have figured out in this therapy session, I think I have figured out why I like to do birthdays on my own.
Okay. Well.
Because the year prior to that, there was a group together, and we went to Hell's Kitchen. It was a fun little party, but that morning I woke up. We were staying at my friend's house. It was wonderful. I like went for a run in the morning, like came back. I was like, I had like a banana. I was like, I want to go to the gym, because back then I was like, okay, I'll go do that. Like, that's like what I wanted to do. Go to the gym, come back, go do shopping, and then, we'll get everyone together for dinner. And I think there was like 10 or 12 of us. And so somehow I don't mind paying for everyone on my birthday. I'm completely fine with that. What I do not want to have happen is this splitting the bill shenanigans. I don't know, have you seen any of this on TikTok? Have you seen any of this on TikTok where like there's like a group of like girls, and like a guy like pays for like the birthday girl, his girlfriend, and him, and then all the other ones are like, well, how come you're not paying for us? And it's like $1,000 bill. He's like, I'm not responsible for paying for all your food. I will pay for the birthdays, the birthday girl, my girlfriend, and me, and that's it. Like, there's just so much potential drama that can happen, and that happened. And again, it was with that person. I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this feeling. It's a sticky feeling. I don't enjoy it. I'm never doing this ever again. And I think that, so I think that's why y'all, this is a breakthrough.
3 birthdays in a row.
This is a breakthrough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, actually, I think that was the second one. So
okay.
I got it confused. So that was the first screw up, and then this was the second screw up that just,
Yeah.
Ouch.
I'm a big fan of taking control of my own birthday. I think it just...
I remember birthdays as a kid. I grew up in San Antonio. We had jungle gyms. It was fabulous. It was this like indoor playground that had like these indoor rides, a ball pit. It had like this gigantic like indoor Ferris wheel. It's a Goodwill now. Like, it's really sad.
Okay.
Like, do you remember Discovery Zone?
Yeah.
DZ, where kids want to be. Like, that was... And actually there was another like little mini place in San Antonio called Pear Apple County Fair, and it was like Pear Apple County Fair.
Ooh, this is fun.
We need to like Google this, and because it's like it's a car dealership now, so it clearly didn't last. But they had like putt golf and like
cute.
It was like totally fun. And I remember the first year that it opened, the first kid that got to have their birthday there, we were like, ugh, this sucks, because like everyone, even when you're little, everyone will like wanted to like one up each other.
Right. I think it's human nature. But...
I had bowling parties when I was a kid.
Okay.
I love a bowling party.
All right.
I had, this was chef's kiss of a birthday. It was a skating party.
Oh, I loved a skating party.
A 3rd grade skating party, dancing to like Return of the Mac. It is Return of the Mac. Oh no. Like, oh my God. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. The nostalgia.
I am in this space now where I've kind of painted myself into a corner with my kid's birthday parties, right? So he's turning 7 in 2 months.
What are we doing?
Okay, let me get there. So he's turning 7, And every year, minus 2020, I have thrown him a very large birthday party. And
What happened in 2020?
know,
yeah,
there was
something.
something.
Forgot
There was
about
this
that.
thing. I forgot what happened.
That was 5 years ago.
Crazy, right?
It was 2 years ago, I swear.
Yeah. No, it was his second birthday, so he didn't get a second birthday party.
What?
I know, weird. But now it's the expectation from him that he gets a very large birthday party, right? So this year is his golden birthday.
What does that mean?
I grew up calling this a magic birthday. All of a sudden, it's a golden birthday. But in my family, and I never knew anybody else that did this, but the year, like the date of your birth, so my birthday is on the 10th of the month.
Okay.
My 10th birthday was my magic birthday.
Okay.
Right? We got however many presents. We were turning old, so I got 10 presents on my 10th birthday, on the 10th day of the month.
That's easy to do when you have a birthday early in the month.
Well, sure. I mean, the later in the month, the presents just get smaller.
I'm sure.
The budget's the same. The presents just get smaller. But you get to open 21 fun things. And so this year, it's his, last year I was like, that's it. I'm done. It was the big Star Wars party. It was amazing and fabulous and wonderful. It's like, I'm not doing another one until he turns 10. And then my mom said, but next year is his magic birthday.
Oh, no.
All right. So we're doing a big party this year.
Okay.
But then I think I'm ready to switch to like big parties just for milestones. So like 10, 16, 18, 21, right? I don't know. It's also what I do. So it feels like
I mean, if my mom, hold on, let me just save him the therapy trip.
Okay. Great.
If my mom did balloon decor and I didn't get things for my birthday that were over the top, I'd be like, wow, I would be talking to my I would be talking to my therapist and be like, she would plan for everyone's birthday except for mine. So, I just saved you at least $50,000 in therapy right now.
2 Halloweens ago, Halloween is one of my busiest times of the year. 2 Halloweens ago, he said, Mommy, how can you decorate for everybody else for Halloween and not for us?
Ouch. Same for Christmas. I don't do nothing for Christmas.
Oh, we go all out for Christmas, but it's also like a very busy time. So I either have to decorate before Thanksgiving for Christmas, or it doesn't get done until like the week before Christmas.
I decorated Thanksgiving Day. Otherwise, it's not getting done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. But you're probably, now that you say that, you're right. I guess I'm
sorry, what? I couldn't hear. I'm a triple deaf in this
right.
Sorry.
We're stuck with big birthday parties, I think. I've painted myself into this corner at this point.
This is your own fault.
It is. So this year, he wants we're going Formula One themed.
Okay, I'm all for this.
Right? We're going Formula One themed. He first said Lightning McQueen, which we did for his 3rd birthday, and there is nothing wrong with this. It's done a lot, right? So, like, listen, it's my business. I want the content. I want to do something fun and creative. If I'm throwing the party, let's still make it a car.
Are you negotiating your trade with your son?
We were talking about this a couple weeks ago.
Donated events.
My sister was at my house, and she said, so whose birthday is it? She's like, Miles, what do you want for your birthday?
Didn't we just have this conversation?
We did.
Ugh.
It'll still be Formula One themed.
Okay.
Great.
So where are we getting the car? So we're going to Vegas.
So we're coming to Vegas.
We're renting out the Bellagio in the front, the paddock. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. So, well, that's like a great red theme.
Yeah. Right?
It's fun.
It's fun.
How many Formula One parties do you do?
None. Which is why it's the thing to do.
Okay. I understand.
Nobody steal it before May 7th.
What? Oh my gosh, this is a mess.
Oh, but so were magic or golden birthdays a thing? Like,
I didn't know what the hell this was until 10 minutes ago.
No, it's very popular now. I do them all the time as a balloon person.
So this would have been like my 23rd birthday is what you're telling me?
Yes.
So I've missed I've missed my mark.
You have.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
You have missed the mark. There are only so many days in a month.
that's got to suck for people born on the 31st.
Yeah, because then it falls to a spouse and not a parent, right?
Ouch.
So here,
Which with my luck.
when I was pregnant, my due date was on the 8th of the month.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, he can't come a week early because then it's like the 1st or 2nd, and then he's not going to remember his magic birthday.
Okay.
Right? But I also don't want to go late. I didn't want to be pregnant forever. And I didn't want, it was like if he comes too early and then it's like the 27th or 28th of the month before, then that's boring, right? So I was very happy with his
Birthday placement.
Yes.
Wonderful.
He came one day early. It worked out great.
Well, that's fantastic. I've had such a wonderful time on this episode. It is, these poor things are becoming little therapy sessions with other people watching.
I love it. That's great.
So tell us what you like to do for your birthday. Are you want to be alone? Do you want to throw a big bash? What do you like to do?
Yeah, we want to know. Also, do you celebrate a golden or magic birthday? Do you know what that is? Have you done it for your kids?
See you next week.
Party's over.
That's what my 21st birthday sounded like. Got it? It wasn't recording the whole time, was it?
Are you for real right now?
Were you not recording the whole time?
Of course it's recording. That was a good one.
We're delirious at this point.
We are.